Trent, what up, bro? We're here in Irvine. This looks like the tennis courts here off of Culver Drive. There's a pretty big fire up in the clubhouse area. That might even be the clubhouse area for the golf course. Possibly not as well, though. What's up, Billy? This is Orange County Fire Authority handling this. They always do a really good job. We're kind of close to the UCI campus in Irvine. It's really smoking now. We've got Chainsaw Homie coming in here. Get him, bro. We got ladder flying in. Huge respect to these guys. This is Orange County Fire Authority here in Orange County. They were here super fast. I want to say they were already fighting it like 4 minutes into the call. Super, super fast response. I can see some fire there through the very middle. If you guys look right above where that light is. Is this sort of near Michelson and Culver? There's a golf course over here. And then there's some tennis courts off to the side. I think it's a private racket club here in Orange County. Culver Drive and Michelson Drive in the city of Irvine. They're doing a good job. Huge shout out to Orange County Fire Authority. Got a fellow stringer right here.
Got bundles going on it.
Looks like they had the main fire knocked down. I can still see it kind of in the back a little bit. They need to turn on the lights to this tennis court. Yeah, these are tennis courts. Portuguese guy right here.
That's what it looks like, huh? Yeah, smoking fire, right?
You see him up on the roof there. Oh, we're back. They must have gotten through the attic. Looks like it was in the very top of the clubhouse area. Guys, the city of Irvine, Culver Drive and Michelson Drive. It's Orange County Fire Authority handling this. They were here early, but then it flared up. They have a lot of people on it right now. Jessica, ¿qué pasó? We're in Irvine right now. Not sure what alarm fire this is. There's another stringer guy right there. We're on, this is Michelson. And this is the Irvine Police Department right here. With a pretty good view. Oh no, this is fire department. Looks like they're flying in some reinforcements for some reason. Pretty much handled though, which is what I said right before it flared up. So this is almost out. I'm looking at them in the flashlight area up there. Mark, what's up? Illy, what's up? Jessica. Possibly a restaurant. Also possibly just like the clubhouse for the tennis area. Maybe both. Got fire investigators rolling up on the right. This is on Michelson and Culver Drive. There are some tennis courts there behind the car wash. That's where they're at. Possibly Racquet Club Irvine, that sounds right. We got OCFA here doing a great job. Sounds like they're still rolling a lot of resources over here, so this might be second alarm, maybe third. I don't know that for sure though. Got the chief rolling in here. Some people watching across the street. James B, what's happening? We got one more guy filming over here. He's already sending it into the news. I don't think they're gonna care about this at the stations, but Brent, do you know if this is still first alarm? Brent knows who it is. I've got all the sticks in my shoes right now. This off-roading stuff is crazy. We've got a lot of resources out here. And these trucks are always 100% clean. I don't know how they do it. They do a great job. We got a filmer going through right there in the crease. If you guys aren't subscribed to Alert SoCal, that's a gentleman that films out here. This is kind of his area that he covers sometimes. That's Brent. He's with OC Hawk. He's Alert SoCal. If you guys aren't subscribed over there, definitely subscribe over there to him. He does a great job out here. Shout out to Scott Lane in Texas. He's probably at some rodeo right now, getting his lasso skills up to date. Shout out to Scott. Alert SoCal is there in the chat, guys. Please subscribe over there. Got the investigators rolling in. Jessica, thank you. There's the link for Brent. Hopefully you guys are subbed over there. This is kind of his area. He covers San Clemente a lot. Happy Father's Day to all these guys. This is city of Irvine. Looks like they've got it backed up. We've got some oxygen flying in here. Doing a great job out here. These guys hustle. Fence is kind of trying to steal my focus. There are a couple amazing fire women here in Orange County. I'm not sure if any are on this scene, but there's at least 4 or 5 that do a great job out here. That I've seen, probably more. They're coming down this middle way here between the courts. They might be staging some stuff on the actual courts. Damn, they have that whole thing opened up now. Greg from the OC, that's correct. Good to see you. Fire Heroes, correct term. Greg from the OC, I haven't seen you out here in a while. I miss you, man. This guy with the camera resembles Greg from OC, but wish you were out here, Greg. Come hang out. This is Irvine in Orange County. This is Michelson Drive and Culver Drive. These are tennis courts here. And there was a fire on the this back clubhouse area. This is the kind of story that will make the news, but it's news to everyone that lives here. It's not a big enough story for the major news stations to cover, but to these people in this area, it's a big deal. And to the firefighters that are putting themselves at risk, huge deal. It's Father's Day. They've got barbecues to go to. Now they're going to this barbecue at the clubhouse here. They're doing a great job. Orange County Fire Authority. Lighthouse, thank you. They have it pretty much knocked down, except for this huge blazer in the back. Maybe they're just letting that burn out back there. This is the PIO right here. Greg, how are you? Great job. Jeremy.
Good to see you.
Good to see you
How's
too.
it going?
Good. They did a good job.
Did you get? I saw you here before I even got here. Did you get some good footage?
I did.
It looked pretty good from like when I pulled up. Like
Yeah.
you know.
I'll send it to you. Give me like 20 minutes. And I'll get it to you.
Sweet.
Do you want to give me some audio, or you want to come back?
Let me just go check in real quick.
Take your time. I'll be right here.
Thanks.
got support coming in here with the extra oxygen. Greg, thank you. Possible kitchen fire that extended. That's from what it looked like when I was here. That's what it looked like. It looked like it was just a smoker, and then all of a sudden it started showing. We got a lot of backup coming through. Shout out again at Orange County Fire Authority. I think Greg's right. I think the flames are coming out of the vent. Greg from the OC, he's got a YouTube channel as well, guys. Subscribe over there if you can. He covers Orange County, kind of southern Orange County. There's a stringer back there on the sidewalk. Just kind of getting the same shots I am right here. Just getting some good shots of me.
Make access to the second story roof via the ladder we placed. We got a hot spot up there.
Alien Alphabet is dans la maison. Welcome back. I'm really surprised these tennis lights didn't come on. Seems like that would have been the move. lot of colors out here right now. Shout out to Scott Lane lurking. Dare you to say something, bro. Dare you. Shout out to Scott. He probably just spit out his Bang energy drink. Curtimus, thank you, bro. Yeah, this is a very old building. What Greg's saying is probably the case. It might have been pre-sprinkler system. Got the big crowd over here.
Yeah, that's a pretty good crowd. I think you got the best footage though, my guess is.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, when I pulled up, I could see Boy was going pretty good.
Yeah, I probably got about 5 minutes.
I figure I saw you already here. I'm like, I did sweet. You got some good stuff.
I'll give it to you for sure.
I was trying to run up there to like get some myself.
I know Miles was here too. He's behind me on the sidewalk.
Oh, was he? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he might have got some stuff too, but I'll definitely send it to you. But give me like 20 minutes.
Yeah, no worries.
You want to give me an update when they're in the background?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, wait.
Look over to you at the side over here.
Yeah. You're going to have to speak up loud because this truck's drowning me out.
You want to?
No, this is fine.
Okay.
Just give it to me super, like louder than you think I even am going to want it. Go ahead. Give me the location, then give me your name and spell it as well.
Yeah, so we're at the intersection of Culver and Ethel Copeland Way in the city of Irvine. My name is Greg Barta. First name Greg, G-R-E-G. Last name Barta, B-A-R-T-A. I'm a fire captain with the Orange County Fire Authority.
Now, can you take me through the call here tonight in the city of Irvine?
Yeah, so we received a call at approximately 9:07 at night that there was potentially a commercial structure fire in this area. Now, when our firefighters arrived on scene, they found heavy smoke conditions, and as they began investigating, they found there was a fire in a 2-story commercial building. Our firefighters immediately began an aggressive interior fire attack with simultaneous ventilation. Now, the fire was very difficult to access at times due to the fact that the building was set roughly 200 feet off the road. That made us put a significant amount of hose on the ground to access this fire. Crews have done a great job. They're making good progress on it right now, and currently we're at 2 alarms, which is roughly 60 firefighters on scene.
And have there been any reports to injuries, civilian or firefighters?
At this time, I'm pleased to report no injuries to firefighters or civilians.
And anything else to add about this scene?
No, just, it was difficult for us, just based on the standpoint that the building was set so far back from the road. Our firefighters did a tremendous job getting a lot of hose on the ground in a rapid amount of time to access this fire and start getting an aggressive attack on it.
I know it's kind of on the spot, but do you have any advice for the upcoming 4th of July?
Yeah, a great question. Obviously, 4th of July weekend, it's a time to celebrate. I know people haven't been able to do that in a long time, but be mindful. There's lots of dangers on 4th of July. There's firework dangers, there's dangers with drinking and driving. All kinds of mishaps could happen, so please be mindful and be careful out there. Have a fun, safe 4th.
Thank you so much, bro. Great job.
Thanks.
Always good to see you.
Do you have my contact information?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I'll text you in like 20 minutes or so. Thanks, bro. Take care. So it's 2 alarm. great job. Orange County Fire Authority here in the city of Irvine. Fire investigator there, bottom right. Right, this is the part of the show where we get B-roll. Oh, these are my neighbors over here. This is the press guy here in the middle talking. This is a stringer guy here in the middle. Right here on the phone. could have favorites, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Orange County Fire Authority, my favorite fire department. LAFD and LA City Fire close second, but damn, OCFA really handles out here. Great job to these men and women.
I just called a dispatch. So this actually initially came in as a smoke check. There was basically somebody that called that there's smoke in this vicinity. They dispatched one unit, and then basically as our unit was getting on the scene, they started getting multiple calls. And then
So I
unit upgraded it.
I saw it as smoke, and there were 2 people dispatched, and I was like, that's a fucking barbecue fire if I've ever seen one. On Father's Day,
That's usually what they
I
are.
was like, that's not even gonna be worth responding to. And then I heard the call, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, so they upgraded it basically when they got on scene.
Yeah.
But initially it was a smoke check, so that's why there was only a couple units on it.
Awesome. Yeah, I parked at the car wash over there and just started
Good.
sprinting.
I bet. Good. Oh shit, you probably got the best picture though.
Yeah, I got some. I'm filming in a 4K 60,
Oh, dude, yeah.
so the flames just look crazy.
Looks sick.
Yeah, 60 frames a second on 4K.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Greg Barda, PIO, Orange County Fire Authority. He said it initially came in as a smoke check, and that's the call that I saw. It was a smoke check. And then when the first unit on scene got here, they said, oh, definitely smoke showing. They upgraded it to working commercial. I think now it sits at a 2 alarm. There's no reports that anybody got hurt. If anybody was going to get hurt, it would possibly be a firefighter. I'm glad that there are no injuries right now. There's another stringer over there. Talking to Greg Barda. More minutes and then round it out in an hour. I just kind of wanted to give you guys the scene. Oh, I like that fist bump shot. We're here in Irvine. They had a lot of people fighting this fire. They did a good job. If you guys aren't from Southern California, this is what our nighttime looks like. We don't get a lot of stars unless you're in San Clemente, Carlsbad area. If you're in Orange County and LA, this is what you get. You just get like a light sky in most places. I was in a part of Arizona that they had a light ordinance that you couldn't shine lights up at the sky, and so any street lights like this had to be kind of pointed down. Really cool. When you're looking at the stars, you can see like 8 layers back. Vern Schwag, good to see you. This was a working commercial fire here in the city of Irvine in Orange County, and it started out as a called it in saying that they had seen smoke, and then apparently when the first unit got on scene, they upgraded it to a working commercial structure fire. They had a 2 alarm fire, which I believe is just under 100 firefighters, and they got on it fast. They knocked it down fast. It flared back up. Apparently it was in the vents and it kind of shot over. It definitely could have been worse. James, good to see you. Sammy Jane, good to see you. Nancy. everybody from overseas as well. I know we have some Filipino people, some Koreans. Great to see everybody. We're gonna go about 8 more minutes. If you guys need another stream to go to after this, you can check out a site called Stringers Live. It's a collective of news filmers that go out and film independent news at night.
Hurry up, they need it fast.
They to the stations, but they also just do community reporting. Shout out to everybody that comes out into the streets and gives people footage for free. Ryan Lowry, did you call it in, bro? Cheers to you. Yeah, when I saw the call come out, it just said smoke check, and it had 1 car and 1 engine on it, which usually means barbecue fire, under control, nothing major. And then as soon as the first unit was on scene, they definitely upgraded it to working structure. When we got here, there was just a lot of smoke, and it didn't look like it was gonna be that out of hand. And then it quickly flared up and didn't get out of hand, but it got severe. If you guys want to rewind it to the beginning, you can see all the smoke go back into the building and then the fire come out. These guys do a great job out here. We're gonna get a little bit more B-roll and then we're gonna get out of here. Great job, man.
Hey, thanks, man. Take care.
This is the Orange County Fire Investigator truck. Thing's boss right here. Got some cool kids racing on the inside of the other street. This is a female firefighter over here doing a great job. Ryan Lowry, if you're in this area, I don't know if you're close to here. If you want to meet me in the car wash parking lot, I'll do a little interview with you. That car wash that's right here, I'm right over there. Thanks for calling this in. Because you called it in, you saved it from being a lot worse. San Joaquin Apartments. Ryan, my contact info is in it's in the info on the YouTube page. Shoot me an email. Are you gonna get dressed cool? I'll be in that car wash parking lot in like 3 minutes. So this was a commercial working fire. If you rewind the clip, you can see the flames and the smoke. We're in the city of Irvine here in Orange County. This is what's left of it. Shout out to Ryan Lowry in the chat, possibly the person that called in this fire. That's awesome. They have a vent right there. They're putting a shower on it. Ryan, I'll leave it live so that the people watching here can hear about what you did. That's really cool. I saw a fire last night on Stringers Live that moved over to the neighbor's house. So someone's house is on fire and then it caught the neighbor's house on fire. And that really just shows you what the importance of a good fire department is. These guys were here within minutes and they started putting water on it so fast. I like the shot of the lightsaber lights coming off of all of them. If anybody's a member of this Racquet club, please email me. I wanna play over here, but I'm not a member. There's also a golf course that's close to here as well. If anybody has any connections on that golf course, please hit me up. All right, let's go try to find this guy that called it in. Great job, guys. Those dudes killed it. Kind of a different angle. I already have snakes in my socks, so we might as well go for it. Yes, this is Culver and Ethel Copeland. This is the aftermath of it. They're still up there right now. smoky it still is over there. That shot looks like a horror movie. We've got the if anybody knows this area, this Carl's Jr. is one of the only 24-hour places to eat, and then behind that is a Subway that's 24-hour. Other than that, you're really not eating late in Orange County. You have those two choices. All right, guys, we're gonna go see if we can find Matt, the hero that called this in. After that, we're gonna end it. If you guys are looking for another stream to move to, you can go to stringerslive.com, Stringers Live. There should be a couple people that are live right now. Alien Alphabet is on that channel. He has a channel called AXN News, Action News. Alert SoCal is also on there. Brent from Alert SoCal. My car is still here. We didn't get towed. That's one of the most important parts of any scene here. Doesn't get towed. So this is Michelson and Culver. There was a shooting here a couple months ago, and the police officers were in the middle of the road. They all had their flashlights. They were looking for shell casings. As I was filming this four-way corner, I said, well, luckily there are cameras on every corner, so you guys be able to check out those cameras and see what happened. They said, no, none of those cameras are recording. Those are just live feeds, but they're not recording. That was surprising for me to hear. In 2021, they're not recording? Question mark? Why? Seems like they should be recording. Even if they were on a 24-hour loop, they just went over it. Yeah, if you guys could please sub over at AXN News. It's a good friend of mine. He covers South Los Angeles, Central Los Angeles. Sometimes he'll go up into the northern parts of Los Angeles. This dude on the bike rolling up. This area doesn't get a whole lot of action. How's it going, guys?
Oh, it's you. I'm Brian.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, nice to meet you, man.
Dude, nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. This is
How's
my
it-
girlfriend.
Jeremy.
Hi.
Nice to meet you guys.
So we were like kind of like a team when we called it in.
do you want to be on the live feed? Would you
Sure.
rather not?
No,
Okay,
I don't,
cool.
yeah, I don't mind.
So I'm just gonna point this at you, and then you guys will be live. These are the two that called this fire in.
Hi.
That's
How's it going?
awesome. So kind of take me through every. Oh wait, let me record on my other camera too.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, take me through what happened. What were you guys seeing? What was the feeling like when you thought, oh my gosh, there might be a fire right there?
Yeah, so originally I was coming from my dad's house for, obviously Father's Day. And I thought, I'm like, why is there fog? She's like, oh, don't worry, fog is
There's
here all the
always
time.
fog here because I live here 6 years and there's always fog, and it's this just fog. And he opened the window, and we smelled the smoke. And okay, this is not fog. And I immediately pulled my phone, called 911, and then when we were turning to Rancho San Joaquin Apartments, we saw the smoke.
Yeah, so we live actually in the apartments right over there. So as we turned the corner, I looked to my right and I noticed a huge plume of black smoke.
And we couldn't tell if it was here at the gas station. That's where we were scared the most.
Yeah.
We were really scared. And then we decided to drive away from here while I was talking to the 911.
Yeah,
call.
originally we thought it was a gas station, and we're like, oh God, that would be terrible, right? And,
Wow.
with all the gas tanks there. And then, so we called 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes after we called, and drove kind of like a mile away just
They
in
were
case
here
it was
very
the gas
quick.
station. They came here like that. Never seen so many fire department vehicles in my life.
True, true.
It was insane, the response.
What's crazy is I filmed a house fire that was maybe 3 blocks down that way, and they got to that fast too. And it's because people call in that they can get to this stuff fast. And I was watching one of these fires last night. They got to the fire and the house was fully engulfed. It then caught the neighbor's house on fire.
Wow.
So because you guys called that in, you possibly saved some other buildings.
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Because
Jesus
when
was
we called in,
there.
they didn't even have any calls or anything like that. They're like, where is it at? Where are you guys? Where is it located? Where do you think it's at? And so then I'm assuming they probably just sent one person to check it out and make sure it was valid.
She said,
and then sure
I'm
enough-
gonna send a fire truck. So that means they probably, nobody have called.
Yeah,
before.
so the call that came in from me was a smoke investigation. And usually that means nothing. It actually came in as an odor investigation. So
Yeah.
sometimes, especially on nights like this when there's maybe barbecues and stuff,
Yeah.
people will think it's possibly a barbecue fire or something. And so when I rounded the corner, like you guys said, everything was white.
Yeah.
And white is a weird color because if it's burning, you think it would be black.
Yeah.
And then it turned from white to black as it started burning some of the main fuel.
That's when we
And-
saw the black, when we drove away
Yeah.
from the smoke, the white smoke that was around our cars.
When I smelled it, it was when I've been in a car accident before, and when the I guess the airbag goes
string
off,
smell, yeah.
it has that weird pungent smell of this weird. I can't put my words to it, but it was a distinct burning smell that didn't smell like any kind of barbecue I've ever smelled.
It's crazy that you say that. I was in a car accident as well, and the first thing I thought is, why is there all this black smoke inside the car? I thought the car was on fire, and it was the same thing. It was just like this chemical-y smell.
Yeah,
And then as I
exactly.
got out, I was like, oh, that must have been the airbag, but I'd never heard anything about that before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
exactly what someone told me after my accident. They're like, "Oh, it was the airbag. That's what that smell is." And I had that same, like, that white smoke smell.
Yeah.
And then I saw the big plume. Like, that's not normal. We got to call that in. And so sure enough, she called it in. As soon as we noticed all the smoke that came out, and thank God they came here so fast.
Yeah,
It
they
prevented
did.
any kind of other damage. And
Sure, there's so many houses back there. People are very scared. We saw so many people coming out. As soon as I post my video and my pictures on Nextdoor, there's so many people coming out and asking, I hear firefighter trucks coming,
Yeah.
where's the fire? And that helped.
Yeah.
I just want to thank you guys on behalf of this whole neighborhood, and just in general. You guys gave a tutorial on what people should do, and if stuff like this happens even on 4th of July or anything,
Yeah.
call it in. The fire department was like, yeah, we'll come take a look, because
sure.
it didn't sound like it was anything major. And then once they saw it, they quickly upgraded it and jumped
Yeah.
on it and handled it.
real quick.
Yeah, it was really fast.
Thank you guys for doing what you did. I
Of
really
course.
appreciate
Our
it.
pleasure, man. We
Yeah,
live out
we
here.
live
We want
here,
everyone
yeah.
to be safe as well. So
Yeah.
thank you
guys.
for coming out
Thank
here as
you.
well.
We're going to
Thank you
end
for
it with
coming.
them. Say goodbye, and then thank you guys for
Bye.
tuning